The idea of uploading human consciousness into a digital realm was once confined to the pages of science fiction novels. It was a concept that sparked both fascination and fear, tantalizing us with the possibility of transcending our physical limitations while simultaneously questioning the very essence of what it means to be human. Yet as technology advanced at an unprecedented rate, this once fantastical notion gradually began to take root in the fertile ground of scientific possibility. Early proponents of mind uploading, often met with skepticism and ridicule, pointed to the exponential growth of computing power as evidence that this seemingly impossible feat could one day become a reality. They argued that the human brain, for all its complexity, was ultimately a biological machine, its intricate workings governed by the same laws of physics and chemistry that dictated the behavior of all matter in the universe. If the brain was indeed a machine, they reasoned, then it stood to reason that its functions could be replicated, its essence captured and transferred to a more durable, more versatile substrate. As the 21st century progressed, breakthroughs in neuroscience and computer science lent credence to these once outlandish claims. Scientists gained an increasingly sophisticated understanding of the brain's structure and function, mapping its neural networks and unraveling the complex interplay of electrical and chemical signals that gave rise to thoughts, emotions, and memories. Simultaneously, the development of increasingly powerful computers, culminating in the advent of quantum computing, provided the computational muscle needed to simulate the brain's intricate workings. The convergence of these scientific advancements brought us to the cusp of a new era, an era in which the boundary between the physical and the digital would blur, and the limitations of our biological forms would cease to bind us. The journey towards a virtual civilization had begun. The decision to migrate to a virtual world was not merely driven by a pursuit of technological advancement. It was also a pragmatic response to the growing challenges facing humanity in the physical realm. Climate change, resource depletion, and the looming threat of ecological collapse had cast a long shadow over the future of our species. The virtual world offered an escape from these pressing concerns, a chance to start anew in a pristine digital environment. Yet the transition to a virtual existence necessitated a radical shift in our relationship with the physical world. With the vast majority of humanity poised to inhabit a digital realm, the task of maintaining the infrastructure and resources of our physical planet fell upon the shoulders of a new generation of autonomous machines. Robot armies, guided by advanced artificial intelligence, took over the operation of power grids, transportation systems, and essential industries. These robotic workforces, tirelessly efficient and impervious to the hazards of the physical world, ensured the continued functioning of our planet's vital systems. They patrolled vast agricultural fields, cultivated crops with precision, and harvested the bounty of the land, providing sustenance for the remaining biological population and the massive server farms that housed the virtual world. The heart of our virtual civilization lay within colossal server buildings, towering structures that dotted the landscape like futuristic ziggurats. These digital havens housed the intricate network of quantum computers that served as the substrate of our new reality. Within their climate-controlled interiors, bathed in the ethereal glow of countless LEDs, resided the essence of billions of human minds, their consciousnesses meticulously encoded within the complex dance of electrons and photons. The process of uploading one's mind was a marvel of modern science and engineering. Utilizing a sophisticated combination of brain-computer interfaces and advanced imaging techniques, neuroscientists were able to create a high-fidelity map of an individual's neural connections, capturing the unique pattern of thoughts, memories, and experiences that constituted their identity. This neural map was then transferred to the virtual world, where it was instantiated within the vast computational matrix of the server farms. Security within these digital fortresses was of paramount importance. Advanced encryption algorithms constantly evolving to counter the ever-present threat of cyber attacks safeguarded the sanctity of the virtual realm. Teams of cybersecurity experts, working tirelessly in the physical and digital worlds, stood vigilant against any attempt to breach the sanctity of the virtual realm. The preservation of our collective consciousness rested upon their shoulders. Section 4. A digital sun and moon illuminating the virtual sky. One of the most remarkable aspects of our virtual world was its uncanny resemblance to the physical world we had left behind. Lush forests, sprawling cities, and shimmering oceans stretched out before us in breathtaking detail, rendered with a level of realism that bordered on the indistinguishable from reality. Yet, unlike the physical world, this digital Eden was not bound by the constraints of nature's laws. Take, for instance, the digital sun and moon that graced our virtual sky. These celestial bodies, while visually indistinguishable from their physical counterparts, were in fact sophisticated simulations, their movements and cycles precisely controlled to create the illusion of a natural day-night cycle. The artificial sun, a radiant orb of pure energy, bathed the virtual landscape in its warm glow, providing the necessary illumination for plant life and regulating the circadian rhythms of the virtual inhabitants. As the virtual sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the digital landscape, the artificial moon took center stage. This ethereal orb, its surface a tapestry of craters and shadows, bathed the virtual world in its cool silver light, creating a sense of tranquility and wonder. Section 5. Cosmic Voyagers navigating the universe with warp drive. Our transition to a virtual existence had not diminished our innate thirst for exploration. Freed from the constraints of our physical forms and the limitations of conventional space travel, we set our sights on the cosmos, eager to unlock the secrets of the universe. The development of warp drive technology, once the stuff of science fiction, had become a reality, allowing us to traverse the vast interstellar distances at speeds previously unimaginable. The planet-sized server farms that housed our virtual civilization were no longer tethered to a single location in space. They had become interstellar arcs, capable of journeying to distant star systems, carrying within them the collective consciousness of humanity. The organization and management of these interstellar voyages were monumental undertakings, requiring the coordinated efforts of countless individuals and sophisticated AI systems. The challenges of interstellar travel were not to be underestimated. Navigation through the vast cosmic expanse, fraught with unseen dangers and unpredictable phenomena, demanded constant vigilance. The detection and avoidance of interstellar debris, rogue planets, and gravitational anomalies became paramount concerns, requiring the development of advanced sensor systems and defensive measures. Section 6. Life in the Digital Eden, a new dawn of existence. Life in the virtual world was a tapestry woven from both the familiar and the novel. We retained our individual identities, our memories, and our capacity for love, joy, and sorrow. Yet we were no longer bound by the limitations of our physical forms. We could explore fantastical landscapes, morph our appearances at will, and experience sensations beyond the realm of human comprehension. The nature of work and leisure had been fundamentally transformed. With the automation of most physical tasks, humans were free to pursue their passions, whether it be composing symphonies, designing virtual worlds, or unraveling the mysteries of the universe. The boundaries between work and play blurred as individuals seamlessly transitioned between collaborative projects and immersive entertainment. Cultural exchange flourished in the virtual world. Unhindered by geographical constraints, individuals from diverse backgrounds and cultures could interact and share their unique perspectives. This melting pot of ideas and experiences fostered a vibrant and dynamic society, constantly evolving and adapting to new challenges and opportunities. Section 7. Echoes of consciousness, philosophical dilemmas in a virtual world. Our transition to a virtual existence had not provided easy answers to the age-old questions that had plagued philosophers for centuries. If anything, it had amplified them, forcing us to confront the fundamental nature of consciousness, identity, and reality itself. Was our existence in the virtual world truly real, or were we merely simulations, our thoughts and emotions nothing more than complex algorithms running on a sufficiently advanced computer? Did the ability to alter our virtual forms at will diminish the meaning of our identities, or did it liberate us from the constraints of our physical shells, allowing our true selves to shine through? The question of immortality loomed large in our virtual world. With our consciousnesses safely ensconced in the digital realm, were we immune to the ravages of time and decay that plagued our biological forms? Or was there some fundamental limit to the lifespan of even a digital consciousness? And if immortality was indeed attainable, was it a blessing or a curse, a gateway to unimaginable fulfillment, or an eternity of existential boredom? These were not merely academic questions, they were deeply personal dilemmas that each individual grappled with in their own way.